All right, so here is the WinWing FCU unit, the Airbus. Let's see, the FCU. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review on this. Now, just for some clarification, I did buy this myself. WinWing did not send this to me. Let's go ahead and unbox it. So I already have the WinWing side stick, and that I ordered, and it came in about 5 to 6 days. This one came in about 6 days from when I placed the order. So shipping, and that's from the United States. So obviously if you live somewhere else, it might be different, but let's go ahead and just open this up. All right, so let's go ahead. Now the packaging is never particularly the most, it's not Apple level, but you know, that doesn't matter. What matters is what's on the inside. So inside we have a USB-C to a USB-A cable. We have some screws right here, an assortment of different screws, a hex wrench, some like sticky feet things, a quality assurance card. Then underneath this should be the actual FCU. All right, so right here we have these two little stand things that kind of hold it together. That's pretty cool. And then we actually have the FCU unit itself. Right here. This thing was about $160 for me. And that's pretty good for what you're getting. Anything like this from a different retailer is going to be a lot more than that, like $700, $800 plus dollars, just for the FCU, not ephysis and all that other stuff too. So it's really good on quality, and this little thing kind of shows you how the knobs move and all that. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all set up, and then I will kind of get back to you. So yeah, if we look, there's a good amount of travel with the actual buttons and whatnot, and it definitely feels really nice. Switching between the 1,000, 100, and all that other stuff and whatnot, and it definitely feels very nice. The buttons feel really good. We obviously have the screen that will display everything. Flick around back. There's two ports. There's a USB and a power only. You're gonna plug this cable into the USB. You don't need the power only. I'm pretty sure that's if like you have a really unpowered or whatever USB port on like your motherboard, and you would need to provide extra power. But I'm not sure. And then these are what will connect to your ephysis if you get those two. And those just all connect to this and just comes out as one USB-C cable, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and get these mounting brackets on here, and then get this put up onto the Cimat Pro. As you can see, it automatically detected it, so that's pretty cool. Now, if we go into the settings here, we can see if we turn the knob, it's doing stuff. I'm going to actually just leave this Cimat Pro open and then just directly load into Microsoft Flight Simulator and see if it will work right out of the box without me doing anything other than downloading Cimat Pro. Like no updates or anything like that, so we'll see. But I don't know, yeah, just can't get it out there. And I do not have the sticky feet attached yet, so it will be kind of sliding around just until I get it fully situated. But yeah, and then assembly of this, super simple. It's just 2 screws on each side, and yeah. Now if you get the ephysis, these you'll actually put on the back here, or one of these spots, instead of obviously here, because that's where the ephysis goes. But let's load up and check this out. Okay, and minor detail, but I noticed, okay, this is what it looks like in the dark, which is really cool. But the expedite button was not actually glowing, and I came in the settings, and for some reason, the expedite yellow was just not lit up all the way, so that's interesting, but yeah. Okay, so it just loaded up in the sim. Now I'm on the runway, so it just loaded up fully. But as you can see, everything is fully functioning. If I turn the dial here, you can see that it is working in the sim, so that's really cool. Obviously, heading, speed, all that other good stuff. And yeah, we, do the speed. We can go out, but it's not doing a whole bunch because obviously we're not in the air. So let's go ahead and take off here, and we'll do that. All right. So as you can see, we climb here. Let's just rotate. Not really on the center line, but that doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyways, as you can see, just go ahead and click autopilot. Except for not. 1 second. All right, so we can just go ahead and click autopilot, and that will arm the autopilot. We do have the green light on the back. It's the same with the auto throttle autopilot. And yeah, we're climbing. I can change my vertical speed if I want managed. I don't have anything in the FMC, but you know what I mean. Killer engines. But if I want to turn off auto throttle, boom, like that. Or autopilot. Auto throttle, just turn that off there. We can change between heading and feet per minute. As you can see, that just changes just like, change between lock and speed. We can do that just fine too, and whatnot. So speed going up a little bit, vertical speed, just like that. If I change our heading, so we can turn to the that's speed. If we change our heading, so we can turn to the right or something like that. So we go right. If I turn all the way to the left, we go left. It's simply just an Airbus autopilot panel on your desk, and it is definitely a big immersion adder. And being able to just turn it with your hands like this is much better than trying to turn it with your fingers. Also, if I change like the speed right here on the game, as you can see, it will change on the display itself. That's the review. If we look at the travel distance, you can see it pushes in quite a bit. Pulls out quite a bit. So it's pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So overall, this autopilot panel. For 150 bucks, you really can't beat it. Its size and design. It's pretty cool. I will definitely get the EFIS then to check out with this. But yeah. Thank you for watching, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have. So I would definitely recommend this for 150 bucks. You literally can't get any better than this. It is made out of plastic, the entire thing, but for 150 bucks, I mean, it is basically as good as you're gonna get. So again, this video is not sponsored by WinWing. I bought this with my own money, and yeah, I have virtually no complaints about this. So overall, very cool. The only thing I will point out is these little like gaps in the light behind the screen. You can kind of see where it comes through that. I'm not a huge fan of, but like, that is what it is. Expedite and boom, all that good stuff. All that stuff works as you would expect. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So bye.